For all my airsoft friends out there, you'll know what this is. This is a high capper, all right? If you don't know what it, I mean, it's basically an armor of works, isn't it? You know, with the extended dust cover and everything. It is, however, very, very heavy. All right, it's a lot of work. I'm gonna need. Just holding it here is, you know, quite a big difference. I'm very used to the STI style framing, but I think this is a power ordnance. Isn't it, Rich?
Yes, based on power ordnance, made by Rock Island Armory.
Yeah, so we've got the sort of Colt 1911 trigger guard rounded off as opposed to the STI, which is quite square. It's got a beautiful, beautiful front sight, very easy to pick up. It's nice, it's a strong spring, but it's very smooth. And yeah, finding that front sight should give me no excuses, but like Rich said, it's not tuned in. I'm going to load it, I'm going to go from the draw. We'll see where we are. I mean, beautiful. Okay.
And in my testing, I found that the muzzle rise on that is about 20% less than the XDM.
Yeah. Let's get in there.
Yeah, muzzle first.
Muzzle first.
And then rocket back.
Ah.
Almost got it.
Almost got it.
Oh, that wasn't back quite far enough. There you go.
Ah. Schoolboy error. But the safety is on, people. Okay.
Safety first.
Safety first. Okay. Nice. Right then. I'm just going to fire a few rounds and then go off the stopwatch. Okay. Happy days. Okay. I missed it, Rich.
Okay, that was your one.
That was my one. Try again.
Safety?
Safety. It's quite, compared to an airsoft gun, it's quite a positive safety. Like airsoft, you can just flick them off. With this, you really got to work on it.
Yeah, even compared to my 1911 from Rock Island, that is a very stiff safety.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah, we're finding it. We're finding it. Okay, we'll take a couple off the timer, see where we are.
The front sight's working?
Yeah.
Sorry, I talked to you on that one. You don't have to record that time.
It's a 130. I can live with that.
Okay.
I'll do. Okay, going again. Oh, 3 misses. Complete rubbish.
Did you miss fast enough to win?
Do you know, I think I did, mate. It was a bad grip initially when I appeared, so it's a bad start, and I should have just. But you don't, do you? You carry on. Try again. Well, it's a lot of hard work, but it's really enjoyable. But it's a lot of hard work to keep that on. Nothing like the airsoft recoil, not at all. Try again. Aye. That was a safety.
I think it was a feed issue, yep.
And we're out. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'll try a unloaded start.
Okay.
See how we go on from there. See what that's like. I'll try and get the rearmost plate. If I get really annoyed, I might just. Aye.
Impressive, sir.
Oh, that hurts your hands, Rich. Awesome bit of kit, though. A totally different animal. I mean, wow, it takes a lot to control it. As you can see, I'm having major problems with the safety element, you know, but nevertheless, one thing I do notice most of all, going from airsoft to real steel, is the grip. You really have to hold on to these guns. You really have to grip it a lot harder. Every time you fire, you're dislodging your support hand, and it makes it harder and harder to find that shot. Awesome bit of kit, Rich. Really nice, really heavyweight. Thank you, dude. We're clear. Rich.
Yep.
What are we doing now?
Well, now it's my turn.
Your turn. Fantastic.
My first time using the Dawson.
Okay.
As long as dry fire doesn't count.
Ah. No.
Let's see. I'll fix this. This could be edited out. Oh, I see what my problem is. There's no spring tension. My follower's hung up.
Right. It's probably one of the mags I loaded, mate.
Not necessarily. I'll find out. Looks like there might be some tension there now. Hey, it went into battery.
Yeah. Happy days.
Pull this one up off the ground.
So you were saying, Richard, this gun, the magazines you're using in it don't necessarily lock the slide back.
Right. I replaced the guts, the magazine guts, with an Arredondo extended spring and an Arredondo follower. The Arredondo follower, if I understand correctly, to fit one extra round in, they make the follower shorter and it does not lock the slide back.
Happy days.
Well, let's see how far the sight's off. The sight was off on that one.
Okay.
The sight was off on that one. Sight was off. I'm making excuses.
They're like arseholes, Rich. Everyone's got one.
Oh.
Wow. Look at that.
A bit of a rupture there.
Whoa. Would that be something to do with home loads, Rich, or just a bad case or something?
Probably bad case.
Yep.
It's range brass.
Okay.
So that could have been loaded 20 times or so.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm not seeing any evidence of any problems. So we will continue.
Seems to just go on forever, these magazines, man.
I would say it's hitting consistently left, seeing as how it's kind of spinning that target around to the left.
I definitely think that if I was competing, that would be just too big a caliber for me. There's something about it, Rich, that I'm just not 100% with.
So if you were shooting real steel,
yeah,
would you shoot minor, or would you?
I would go for minor. I think I'm
Okay.
just not used to the heavy power factor in it.
Well, for the first year, I shot limited minor.
Yeah.
So with the XDM, I loaded my rounds down. They were going about 750 feet per second.
Okay.
It was about a 130 to 133 power factor.
Yeah.
And I did that for basically a full year, maybe a year and a half. My first level 2 match I went to that had a chrono. The chrono operator said, "Oh, that can't be right." I said, "No, that's exactly right." They were coming in at like 750 feet per second. He goes, "You're shooting minor in limited?" And so I started thinking about it after the match when the results came out. If everything else had been the same, if I would have shot the exact same score, now the increased recoil impulse probably would have changed that a little bit, but all other things being equal, simply shooting major instead of minor, I would have moved up 10 positional places,
Wow.
10 ranks in the results.
Wow.
So instead of being 41st I would have been 31st in limited at a major match.
Wow.
Which, I mean, that's a considerable placement increase.
Yeah.
So,
how are you finding it?
My support hand, even though I've got a relatively well-developed grip, at least compared to where I came from, as where my grip started, I have a hard time keeping my hand on the support side, and I think it might be because these cuts here kind of go in the same direction that my hand wants to go as I'm squeezing together.
Yeah.
And then this top is just smooth here. So I actually noticed that the first time I took this gun out to the range, and so I might be looking for a different style of grip, or I might look at making my own grip.
Yeah.
To remediate that.
Yeah.
Because I a lot of times when I was missing, I would fix my grip afterwards, and then I'd be on, or I did something else stupid to mess up the next shot. But I do like the sight.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's lovely. It's very prominent. Yeah.
It
Really
just
nice.
pops.
Really nice.
So
I mean, watching you grip the gun, managing that recoil, it's a world of difference between you and me. Because just simply, I'm not used to it.
Sure.
So like I said before, what I think works for airsoft, you've really got to keep a good, solid grip with this support hand. I mean, a lot of it in airsoft is, you support. We all know in competition shooting, your support hand does the majority of the work.
Yep.
In real steel shooting, you have to really overemphasize that support hand. Particularly for me, I just find it really quite a challenge, particularly with a caliber like that. 40
Sure.
Smith & Wesson. But yeah, fantastic, Rich. That's great.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
dude.
you.